How are you today?
Do you know what? I'm really good.
Good?
Over chill though. You know when you've been meditative because you've been packing?
Yes.
Yeah, I've
Ooh.
got that kind of travel packing brain.
Ooh. Yeah,
So
that's me next week. I'm not going to talk about that.
Yeah!
So let's just get into it. So you constantly use your music, your voice, to advocate for justice, inequity. And as a longtime supporter of WhyHunger, how do you think, your music, your artistry plays into being an activist?
Well, for me, I feel like my music and activism
Yeah.
they play with each other.
Okay.
So I never really think of myself necessarily as an activist because
really?
I feel
Okay.
as though as art
Okay. Art is basically
has
activism.
asm about it, but as a result you then end up labeling yourself as an artist.
Yeah.
Even though if your work means anything,
Yeah.
it's going to speak to the world as it is, and it's going to be revolutionary as it is.
Yeah.
So I think that's the only reason I don't, because I think if you do music,
Automatically.
you should be saying something that is relevant to the world, even if it isn't necessarily directly political,
Yes.
So for me, my work needs to have revolution hidden within it.
Okay.
That's the function of what I do.
Impact on the society.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it has to. It has to impact the person.
Yeah.
Like some people, they like to speak to the macro. I like to speak to the microcosm. I like to speak to every war that is won is waged first in the mind.
Yeah.
So that's the territory that I want to deal with a lot of the time. And then the idea of how that then becomes collective.
Yeah. That's very interesting. And also on Broadway, you play a lot of like strong, raw, like power voices. And when it comes to like resilience, and you talked a little bit about that, but as an artist, how your spirits engage into like, okay, my voice is out there for the good.
Yes. So I am darker skinned of the Black Lady persuasion.
Yeah.
I'm thick enough of the Black Lady persuasion.
Okay.
This puts me at an intersection that means there are a million dreadful roles for me.
Yeah.
Just almost too many. Awful. Truly the worst jobs available. And so I really made it a point to be like, the world doesn't need any more of that.
Interesting.
I'm not going to be the one
Yeah.
that goes, hey, I'm going to do some more kind of like really menial, horrible roles in this body. This body is not going to do that. This body is going to give what this body deserves.
Yes.
And show that and model that
Yeah.
for people to get used to seeing.
That.
You already know. So, these inner revolutions feel like a decolonizing of sorts.
Yeah.
And when you get used to seeing me as the main character, when you get used to seeing me as the person who is the source of the idea, or the source generally, or just the focus, then that is something that people might not see a lot of, and I get a chance to change that in their lives.
Yeah.
And getting used to that, every time you see me, I'm still in these kinds of spaces of autonomy. All of these narratives of like colonial mind are the things that rob us of equity.
Yeah.
Well, we need to start somewhere. Everyone has their drum to bang. This one is being in this body and being the main bitch.
I'm here for
Someone else may come at it from another angle, but
Right,
we're all
yeah.
here to tell the kind of, I suppose, complex story of many, many different kinds of people being the main character
Yeah.
in their stories, or being relevant and being,
Yeah.
I suppose, just not the best friend, this ethnicity best friend, or this sexual persuasion best friend, or this size best friend, or this hue best friend. Like,
Yeah.
so this is why I take these roles, and I do not take other roles. And so that makes me fussy
More power to you.
and maybe a little bit less busy, but I'm here for
quantity.
all of that.
It's not about the quantity. It's about the quality.
But it's that part. And so, yeah, that's a large part of the why. And also when I come to then represent charities like WhyHunger, they're not like, there's that freaking lowly whatever kind of, it gives a sense of I'm doing this out of a sense of giving a crap, as opposed to like, you know, subservient.
Like serving through,
Yeah, and I really think there needs to be a narrative, certainly with people of color, when it comes to you're giving back from a place of power.
Absolutely.
As opposed to giving back from a place of subservience. This isn't please, sir, please, thank you, sir, kind of situation. I think when we're in giving spaces, bringing the decolonial energy to giving spaces is highly important.
Absolutely.
Because colonial thinking has deep hooks in giving spaces.
Absolutely.
So the way that I am, I think attracts certain
things and causes. Yeah.
So they're attracted to me because I'm like this.
Yeah.
And that helps the entire cause. And it also speaks of the kind of charity they are.
Absolutely.
So yeah, it works for me as well. I get to hang out with super dope people.
That's even better.
I know. It's a win, followed by another win, followed by another win.
Listen, talking about a last win, for those who don't know you, Yola, for our followers at AFROPOLiTAiN magazine, one last word.
So, hi, I'm Yola. You just said that I'm a singer, songwriter, producer, artist extraordinaire. I've been on Broadway as a lead role. I also starred as Sister Rosetta Tharpe in the Elvis movie. Nominated for Oscar for Best Film. 6-time Grammy nominated. And I'm from the UK, based in the US, Beijing Ghanaian, girly. So come find me on IG /I am Yola official.
Thank you so much. That was perfect.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All right.